Thanksgiving to all my friends in the US here from Canada. We are live tonight, this Thursday night, this Thanksgiving night. And I want to take an opportunity tonight to let everybody know how grateful I am for all of you being here tonight, for your collective energy, for the fact that you are trying to self-improve and find more than what's out there that's explainable with our five senses. This is something I've been curious about my whole life, is what is the purpose of life? Why are we here? Why are we here in a physical body? What is my purpose? This is something I used to ask myself all the time, all the time. And I've come up with an answer to that. I've come up with an answer. So this Thanksgiving, I'd like to share with all of you what I have concluded from that. I have concluded that our life purpose, the purpose of being here, is to have collective experiences, to experience specific, sometimes very difficult emotional states of being that result from experiences that we have in our life. So there is a need for our soul to go through a specific, intense, emotional state of being from life that happens around us. That's what I've found is the reason why we're here. It's almost like we were at a bus stop before we hopped into our physical body and we said, well, I'd like to experience this, and this. And I'm going to go into a physical body and have an incarnation. And I can handle it. Oh, yeah, I can handle it. And our angels go, are you sure? Are you sure? And we say, yeah, we're sure. And then before you know it, we have things going on in our life that can be, wow, that's a lot. Like, oh, I don't know that I actually signed on for this. Why would I sign on for this? I have no idea why I would sign on for this. So just take note that the experiences that we go through, technically our soul signed up for it before we even got into our physical body. So I want to invite you to look at your life from a perspective of gratitude. Thank you for the experiences of my life, and recite this in your mind. Thank you for this physical body that I'm in. Thank you for this opportunity to be here in an incarnation. We can either look at the lack or we can look at the abundance and what we do have and what we have created and what we have achieved in our lives. And instead of doing the supposed tos to ourselves, look at all of the experiences that you have gone through, all of the learning, all of the growth, all of the things that you have gone through, and give yourself a pat on the back and talk to yourself kindly. So I am going to be taking 2 callers tonight, this Thanksgiving night, and I would like to do a little clearing for everyone who is listening. I have my singing bowl with me tonight, and I would like to just do a little quick clearing before we start. All right? So I want to invite you to take a deep breath and close your eyes and try to visualize a warm white light washing over you, and allow this sound to fill your soul with lots of love, and try to get to a feeling of gratitude. Taking some deep breaths, visualizing that warm white light washing over you. And ask your highest self and your angels to watch over you. Just think about things that you're grateful for. Beautiful. Thank you, everyone, for participating in that cleansing with me this Thanksgiving. I am taking my first caller, and I've got Rachel in, oh boy, Peoria, Illinois. Welcome, Rachel.
Thank you.
How are you?
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Very grateful this evening.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, we had our Thanksgiving before in October here in Canada. So I'm like, wow, that's so weird that it's Thanksgiving. Yeah.
Right?
But having gratitude twice in a row, that's okay with me. That's okay with me.
Right.
Now, I've got a man in spirit popping up in front of me just as you hop on here, and kind of feels fatherly. And I'm super curious about that. I feel like.
Me too, because I really didn't know who my father was. So.
Yeah, he's showing me this lung thing. Like he started, as soon as I heard you cough, it was like he showed up and he started going like this to me, showing me his chest. I think he passed from something of his chest. So you're not sure who. Do you know, do you have a father figure that was in your life who you know of that did pass from something chest
my
related?
stepfather, yeah.
Okay.
He had cancer.
He's actually rolling his eyes at me right now, thinking, how could you think that I would be him?
Is he a tall, slim man?
Yeah, I kind of. He's showing me. He's like a very like iridescent white outline with some details and some details I don't see. And I have a light like in my studio light. It's like right here, it's shining like right in my face. So when I look at him, it's like, okay, it's hard to see him. But anyway, he's showing me, he's just showing me showing me the word struggle. And then he's showing me a blanket lifted, almost like the struggle is not going to be so difficult in the future. I feel like he wants to.
I just got a really good promotion. So yeah, the struggle feels like it's finally over, yes.
Oh, way to go, girl. High five. That's amazing. So he's been backing you up and following you from the other side, trying to give you support so that you can get to that point where you feel more relaxed. He's super proud of you. Yeah, just want you to know that. I'm curious about your mom. I wonder, is there a mother figure on the other side?
My great grandmother, she raised me.
Yeah. She feels like she was ill.
She had cancer.
I got that feeling of cancer from her too. So I want you to know that she's popping forward and she's showing me, oh, she's just gushing with love for you. She's showing me candy and sandwiches and smiles and visits to a park or something. Do you connect with all that?
We used to always do garage salad. We used to go garage selling and out to eat in all kinds of places.
That's amazing. Yeah, she's giving me a feeling like she's grateful, absolutely grateful for memories. She's showing me a metaphor of baseball. She says, I'm so glad I stepped up to the plate. Yeah. Yeah, she wants you to feel deserving of things in your life, deserving of love, deserving of a chance, deserving of a good future, deserving of a raise in the future, and just being deserving of being happy. That's really important that you know that. Yeah.
I'm working on it. That's what I've been working on all year.
Yeah, some really good I am statements would be really good for you. I have some of those on my YouTube channel if you want to check them out. You can just listen to it again and again. like
Yeah,
free hypnotherapy. Do you have
do
any
you
questions
see
for
a
her?
child?
Okay.
No, I just missed her terribly. Like,
Yeah. Well, as you said that, do I see a child? I do see a young male step forward, like in the spirit world. And
that
this is
might have been a miscarriage.
yeah. And he looks older when he comes through on the other side. So he's showing me that he's aged on the other side. And I want you to know that, and this is something that I've learned as a psychic medium, is that when we have a miscarriage, usually if that fetus comes to term to, sorry, I don't know what terms to use, you'll have to forgive me, but if the baby gets to be 6 weeks, sometimes that baby will choose to reincarnate and they'll have another go at things later on. Usually, when it's 8 weeks, it's like a tipping point of, do I stay in this family or do I have an incarnation with someone else? And then when it's at 10 weeks, that child is usually locked into your family, and that child will grow up alongside you as you get older, and as you age, that child will age and live vicariously through other children. So yeah, I feel like you have a son on the other side, and I want you to know that it's okay to name him. And he's quite
I should have
handsome.
a daughter too.
He's showing me a round face, and he's adorable. He's got a little bit of a I don't put up with anything kind of an attitude.
That's all my children. I should have had a daughter as well. She would be 10 this year.
Oh, yeah. Well, I want you to know that your great grandmother is watching over your children on the other side. And just know that they are hanging out with you this Thanksgiving. And if you feel like lighting a candle for them, I know that they would appreciate it. Make sure
Most
you're safe with your
definitely.
candle. Pardon?
Right.
Yeah. Okay, well, I am going to say thank you for calling in and thank you for giving me the opportunity to connect you with your loved ones. I hope that everything
Thank
goes
you so much.
amazing with your new job. I know that it will. Honestly, just believe in yourself. Feel deserving. Okay? You got
Yes,
this.
ma'am.
Okay. All right. Thank you
Thank
for
you so
calling
much.
in, Rachel. Take care. Happy Thanksgiving. Okay. Awesome. So that was a lovely reading. I just want you to know that our children will grow up when we don't have an opportunity to meet them physically in this life. Losing a child, losing a baby can be one of the most painful things to endure in life. Those children usually want to be named and they want to be acknowledged by us. And that can be a painful process as well. But I think that having a spiritual connection with those children that were miscarried can be more healing than doing nothing at all. And it gives us an opportunity to mourn and also have a spiritual connection with their soul. Okay, the next caller we have is Danielle in North Carolina. Welcome, Danielle.
Hi, how are you?
I'm great, thanks. How are you?
I'm doing all right. A little sick, but I'm okay.
Okay. Yeah, I felt that it's got a vibration. It's like the outside of your aura has yellow, but then there's like this cone, like a hole. Feels heavy and you're like, I'm trying so hard to stay positive. So yeah, it's okay if you feel like being in a hole. That's okay, girl. Like that's
Yeah.
okay. I just want to say like that sucks, and I'm just so sorry you're dealing with that. For anybody else out there who's not feeling well for Thanksgiving, please know that you are loved and that you will get better. I will send you some healing energy. So, what can I do for you?
Okay, so I want to know what's going to happen between me and my ex. Like, we've been broke up for like maybe about a month or so. He's gone right now because he had a little situation. He
You don't
drank
tell
a
me
lot
too
and
much.
stuff.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Well,
Now, what before you started talking about all that, I just wanted you to know that I picked up on a feeling for you. I felt like you're craving, and I saw the word changes. Craving changes, like your soul feels like it's chained and connected. Like you see him as the version of himself that he wants to be. He's not that right
I
now.
do.
I feel like you have a lot of grief in your heart, and I'm super curious. Is that why you're sick? Your energy's like, I need a break. Yeah.
I
Source
do.
God's like, he's like, guess what? We got your voice memo. You're getting a break. Slam, illness. And then all the anger,
Yeah.
all the grief, all of the heartache that you've been dealing with on this like roller coaster of emotions. When he's like good, he's great. When he's not, he's and you don't want to hang out with him, right?
Right.
Yeah. It feels like you might be in a verbally abusive relationship. Feels like you need some help. And I just want you to know that you're worth it. Like you're worth being treated well. Okay, you're worth being treated well. You've got colors in your aura of being loyal. You have blue and green. Blue and green, I see. You're loyal, intelligent. You can calm people down. You like routine. He's intelligent. But the way that he's acting, not so much. I feel like you want to heal him. I feel like you're a healer. I feel like your heart chakra that's normally green is like drained and all scar tissued up. So I'm a little concerned about that. And it doesn't feel so good. He feels like he's kind of like a decent person though. So yeah. Bit of a
He
pickle.
is.
Yeah, he looks like he just doesn't know how to deal with his stress and trauma properly. That's what I see.
He's going to get help for it now.
Yeah, good. Now, people don't change a lot when they're triggered. He needs to be able to rely on a different way, a different form of self-expression. And people usually are the same. They don't generally change too much. But awareness is
Right.
huge. So I don't want you to feel like you need to fix him. It's okay to take space while he is going through some therapy. Totally okay.
Right. Do you
Yeah.
think are we going to get back together? Is he going to come back? Is he going to continue messing with his ex? That's what I want to know.
Yeah. I want to shake your shoulders right now and slap you upside the face. Step away. You deserve better. What are you doing? Okay, I'm going to try and be as gentle as possible, but like you deserve better than that. And no, don't go back to that. You're just trying to get the scraps. Like you deserve elitism. You deserve a rose. You deserve gold. You deserve diamond. Like you deserve unconditional love, not a project, not somebody that you need to heal and fix. Why are you putting up with this? Do you not love yourself
Right.
enough to choose better? Is that all that you think you're worth? Come on, girl.
No, no, I don't. I know I'm better. But like I said, he is a good person. I'm not making excuses for him, but he is a good person at heart. He has a lot of scars himself. You know what I'm saying? And like,
Mm-hmm.
I have a bad attitude. I'm not gonna lie about that. My mouth is practiced. I'm a good person, but I have a really bad attitude, and I
Mm.
don't know
Well,
how to
I want you
explain
to
it.
know that however you think, however you treat yourself in your consciousness is exactly what you are going to attract to yourself in a relationship in another person. So if you think that it's okay to talk to yourself like that, to others like that, you're going to attract the same vibration of consciousness thought to you because you're going to be attracted to that because it's just like you. So I want you to become the version of yourself that you would like to be with yourself. That makes sense?
Yeah,
So
it
do you
does.
even do you even want something different? Or do you want to just keep going on the same path that you're still on? That's the big question. I want you to love yourself just the way you are, but I also want you to see the potential of inner kindness that you could be exhibiting to yourself and look for that in a partner, someone who wants to be with you. So I don't feel good about you being in a continued relationship with this person. I don't feel very good at all. I feel like I really want to encourage you to do some self-love and self-work and mindfulness. You know, it, I would like to encourage you to look at gratitude practices, like maybe before you go to bed. And when you get emotionally triggered, what are your go-tos for self-care? What are your ways to express yourself? What are healthy ways for you to express yourself that aren't going to hurt other people? So I feel like you'll only let people in a certain amount because you're scared of what they're going to find and that they might not like it, because I'm not sure if you do. And that's the raw truth. I want to encourage you
Okay.
to love yourself unconditionally and work on that first. And then work on your mindset about how you feel about yourself. Stop insulting yourself all the time. Okay. And find a
Okay.
way to get some spiritual mojo going on. Okay. Because that is going to, there's a program that would help you to have a different form of self expression. And it's not to say, like it's a Alcoholics Anonymous. It's the A thing. There's these 12 steps that they have. And these 12 steps, I think, are steps for people that have gone through difficult life situations that need a backup tool of support so that they can have a spiritual connection and have tools. Have tools. I would really like to encourage you to connect with that and use it as a free tool to better yourself.
Well, I am working on myself. I am. That's something I am doing. I am working on myself.
Good. That's great. Now we're kind of running out of time, so I'm going to have to say goodbye soon. But yeah, I just want to encourage you to keep working on your mindset and attract who you want into you by becoming that version of yourself. Okay?
Okay.
And put it
All
out
right.
there
Thank
to
you.
spirit. Yeah, put it out there to spirit and work on being deserving of unconditional love for yourself.
Okay.
Meditation would be a really cool way of just working on getting to that feeling of love and letting that feeling grow and connecting to that feeling inwardly and searching for that spiritual connection to fill up your bucket. You can have that spiritual connection and get yourself a toy. Like, you don't have to be in a relationship when you're not ready, you know? Anyway,
Okay.
let's focus on gratitude, not attitude, and inner kindness. Okay, that's your
Okay.
homework.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Danielle, and happy Thanksgiving.
Same to you.
All right. Thank everyone for listening in tonight to the Teressa Joubert Show. And just know that how we think, how we're feeling, how we feel and think to ourselves is exactly the vibration of person that we attract to us in our relationships around us. So if you feel deserving of something better, then become better in here and in here and in your consciousness, because that really does matter. And I'll just leave you with a little tidbit of knowledge that all your loved ones on the other side know exactly how you're speaking to yourself, and how you speak to yourself in your head is not private. It's not private. Everybody on the other side knows how you're thinking. They know how you're feeling. They know how you feel about them. So those are some things to be mindful of, is to be in a gratitude state for yourself, gratitude state for life, a gratitude state for the experiences that we've gone through, the emotional circumstances that we've been through to get us to where we are today. And be grateful for the growth that you've gone through, okay? So I want to thank everyone this Thanksgiving. Let everybody know my birthday's on Saturday. I'm a Sagittarius, so I got that feisty leadership side in me, and the need to teach and help others. So I hope that I have helped all of you, and I want to wish all of you a very happy Thanksgiving, and to work on writing out your gratitude list tonight and send your loved ones some love from the other side. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone, and I will see you next Thursday on the Teressa Joubert Show.